Hey, I'm Ian from Lostprophets.
I'm Mike Lewis from Lostprophets. 2009 has been pretty good so far. We've done a couple of good shows so far. We've finally finished our record, which has taken eternity to write and record. Yeah, it's been a good year. It's been all right.
The new songs have been going down well if you teach everybody the chorus beforehand. If not, then everybody kind of feels a bit left out. Yeah. So when I go to see bands and they play new stuff, it's like, yeah, whatever, I don't know this song, play the old ones. So, make an effort. Maybe we'll have like a karaoke thing, everyone put up with a bouncing ball, and like some stock footage of a surfer.
Basically, we shelved the first recording of the record just because it just wasn't right. We listened to it back and I don't know, it just didn't sit right with us, and we just knew that we could do better. And it wasn't that it was shit, because it wasn't, but it was just like, I don't know. With every record, you feel like you want to do better than the last one, and with that one, I don't know, it wasn't as good as what we thought we could do. So we knocked it on the head, and then kept some of the songs, wrote a bunch of new ones, and just decided to produce it ourselves.
Let's use a metaphor for this. Let's use a traveling metaphor. But you're on the journey kind of blindfolded, but the blindfold is kind of made out of like a loose hemp material, so you can see a little bit, and you're not quite sure where you're going, but you're pretty sure you're not going to enjoy it. But then again, it might be like an alternative back route to Alton Towers that you're not sure about. But then when you finally get there, it is actually the slaughterhouse you're going, which you'd suspected all along, but didn't want to kind of believe. So you had faith that it was going to like take a sharp kind of like 180 at some point, or turn out for the better, but it didn't.
We definitely had our doubts, kind of all the way through it. It was like, we didn't feel like we were in safe hands, if you know what I mean. It was all the way through it. We were kind of questioning things and questioning kind of decisions and choices or whatever that the producer was making, and then kind of by the end of it, we just, I don't know. Usually when you write music because you love it and you write music for yourself, and so usually when we finish a record, you can listen to it over and over or whatever and think, yeah, this is wicked, we've done a good album. And with this one, we didn't. It was like listening to it back, kind of cringing at parts, and that was over kind of things that we had disagreed with at the time, but the producer was like, no, trust me, it'll be cool, trust me, and it wasn't.
There were a bunch of phone calls. I remember me and Mike, or Mike and I, sorry. Yeah, I think this furniture saying this is not. It was a weird thing. It just kind of happened without everybody noticing. It just ended up like, wait a minute, I haven't listened to this album once. I don't really want to. And it wasn't a kind of specific one phone call. I don't know. It was just a series of like, let's sort this out.